Alright, so next part of the manual says I have to start building the waist unit of the Zaku 2, and it's pretty similar to all the other assemblies of the past Zaku 2s that I've made. Well, again, only one or two I've made in the past, so it should be all universal. So, I'll take this polycap, slide it in there, and then you have this part here that represents the connection of the legs, and then just put it together like so. Simple. That's actually really simple. Nothing complicated. You do have the two parts here for the skirt armor, which of course you need this. Let's go see how this is done. Hold on a second. I see a little nub there that I didn't cut off. So let me just take this off first, and then put that in there. That's good. Put that in there, and that locks it into place. That's actually really nice. I like that. The two side skirt armors, you have the two polycap balls here that goes one in there, and the other one in here. Come on. There we go. And this one goes back here. And this one goes back there. Yeah, very simple. Very easy. Not too complicated. I probably want to take the moment to mention that if I'm going to be doing customization, I may be detailing a little bit more of the skirt armor, like I did with the Enigma. But I don't want to repeat the same process. I may do something a little different. I don't know what yet. I haven't figured it out. So we'll get there soon enough. We'll figure this out. Alright, let's now move on to the next part of the build. Okay, so next part is going to be the arms of the Zaku 2 R6. And wow, there's a lot of parts for the arms. I was a bit surprised. Mainly this part here for the actual joints, which is almost, you're building an inner frame. I was a bit surprised to seeing this. But it's pretty simple. First you take, actually we'll begin with this one first. And I guess that one's there, and that one is here. Nope, the other way around. That there. That's good. I'm gonna have to sand that down later on. That's okay. I have to use like a sponge, one of my softer sanding sponges to do this. Alright, so next you take this part here, put it in like so. Like that. Then we have this part here. Here, this part just goes like that, and it goes like that. Two side armor parts. This is a neat little design. It's pretty layered up, as you can see there. So that pretty much completes the arm itself. Here's both arms. Now, there are two types of shoulders because they accommodate for both other parts. I'm going to begin with this one first, but I think I have to put the polycaps into these two joints. So that one goes there. This one goes here. So the first one would be this, and you will need this little part here that slides like this in here. Got it. And then you take this, put that here. I believe you put this one in here. There you go. So this part is done. For this one, you don't have to put an extra part because it has a nub there. And that goes in here. Now, I don't want to put this on. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to because for this to stick. After seeing the fact that you can actually paint the inside a different color, I don't want to put it in to do that because I want to actually paint it, but then after realizing that's going to be a pain in the ass to remove it, I'm going to have to do it anyway. So what I did was I began sanding down the edges a bit to see if it allows me to pop it out later on. See what happens. Looks like it went in nice, and I think I could probably use the hobby knife to pull it out. But of course, this is for this, so stick it in there, like so. And then we'll use this arm, put that in here. That completes that. For this, on the other hand, this is where things get a little complicated. Because I remembered a long time ago, I had an issue where I was actually painting one of these, or putting these on, and I realized that by doing so, hold on, did I do this right? Because now I'm looking at this and I think I'm doing it wrong. So that's there, that's... Oh, it's this way, okay. So I remember when I did this, I had a trouble with putting it on because, you know, this is all one piece. These are two pieces right here. This is not just one piece like from the master grade and then you can put the horns on. This the spikes on. This one you have to put them together, glue them on, sand them down, and then put them onto this. And of course that I had an issue with painting, and I remember my good old friend Zaku is sending me documentation on how to do this properly, and I gotta look it up and see how he sent it to me, how he did it before. He's gonna probably end up sending it to me again, but I have everything written down. So I'm just putting this on normally, just a little bit, not too much, so I don't, you know, lock it into place, because I don't want to do that. And try that technique he showed me. And then of course we have the hands, which I'm going to use this open hand for now. Put that there. I don't know if this is the correct one for this, but for this one, I think it's this one right here. We'll put this to the side and we'll get to it later on. And I don't think that goes with that one. I think this goes with this. No. This one? I think I must have forgot a part for the other one. We'll use this for now. There we go. Alright. Very detailed arms and very nice. I like them. Double hinged, of course. You could do a lot of things with this. And I'm now starting to see some cool ideas for customization and painting. Alright, the arms are done. Let's now move on to the next part of the belt. Alright, so the next part is going to be the legs of the Zaku 2 R6. Good detail parts, a lot of things that I kind of like to see here. But surprisingly, again, inner frame, like the arm. plus an added feature that I was deeply surprised. Let's begin with this. First things first, so I'll need this part and this, followed by the poly cap. Goes like that there. Then we close this here. We need this and this. Oh. There we go. Put that there. Bring this up a bit because again you need this to clamp onto the little pegs in there. And then we'll need this to hold it in. Now, oh, and then you gotta bring it down here. Good. Now, you have a choice of using this or this. And I kind of like this, so I'm going to put this on. It's a little different. Kind of like that. But a little rumba here. Alright, so we'll leave that alone. We take this part here. So do we need this? It goes here. I think goes here, right? Yep. So these two go there. And this one. This one goes here. And before we put that on, we need this part here. These two there. There we go. Surprisingly, we have ourselves an inner frame leg, but we're not done yet. We have this part. This one goes here, and then this one goes there. If I can get it in there. There we go. Close up. Then going back to this, you want to put this one there, that one there. You gotta find the holes for this one and stick it in like that. There we go. Don't push it in a lot because you also got to line the holes there and then push it in like that. There we go. Now, just bend this like so, because then you want to put this. And this is actually guided well, so you got to put it here and here. Come on. Now bring it up like that. Alright, so put that there. Oh, darn it, I knew I forgot something. Oh, wow. I forgot the two. You know what, let's... Well, I'm going to have to end up taking it apart anyway when I paint it, so I might as well do that. I forgot these two little parts. One goes there. One goes here. And that goes here. There we go. This one goes there. And the foot goes up. Alright, there we go. The legs of the R6 Zaku are complete and very strong and sturdy. Good detail though, and it's simple. It's very nice. You know, with all the added weapons, the one weapon that this kit did not come with is the missiles that go here on the legs, and that would have been nice if it came with it, but I forgot that that missile pack was basically used for the ground type versions of the Zaku. So I guess if they continue with the Origin series, because remember, this is all from Origins, obviously from Char's point of view. If we start getting Origin series continuing with Amuro, then we'll definitely maybe see more variants of the Zaku, maybe ground versions of it or whatever, and of course different versions of the Gof and Dom and whatever. But it is what it is, so we're cool. All right, I think I kind of got everything done. Let's put it together and see how it looks.